Good morning, everybody, or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this. Today I'm going to make one of my most favorite breakfasts. This is the ricotta cheese. Actually, it's really called the strawberry almond ricotta parfait. I call it the ricotta cheese parfait. So this is a very quick and easy recipe for me to do. I can do it very quickly in the morning on my way out to work, or I can kind of prepare it and have it all set up and ready in one of my little cups with a lid, and just store it in the refrigerator. And then in the morning when I do get up, I can just pull it right out, slap it on the bullet, whip it up, and out the door I go. So I hope you guys like this. Give it a try. It sounds a little weird, ricotta cheese for breakfast, but give it a try because I promise it's so good. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use is my ricotta cheese. I get the big container because, like I said before, this is one of my favorite breakfasts, and I have it 1 to 2, maybe sometimes 3 times a week. So I like to get the big container. It's just by Kroger. I get it at Fred Meyer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 1 cup of this ricotta cheese, and then I'm going to just drop in a nice healthy spoonful up to about 1 cup. So there's my 1 cup of cheese. And like I said, I use the magic bullet for my blender, but you can use a regular blender. It's fine. It's gonna do the same thing. All you want it to do is blend everything up. So I'm gonna just put this all into my cup and set it aside until we're ready to blend. Now the picture that I have of this, it looks like it's, you separate and kind of stack the ricotta cheese and strawberry, then more ricotta cheese and more strawberry. I just like to blend it all together because it's going into one place anyways, and it tastes really good. So I'm gonna set that aside. Next, I'm gonna take my lemon. This is a brand new lemon. I've already washed it, so it's free of any kind of nasty germs. And I'm gonna take my zester. A lot of people have this tool in their kitchen, and they're like, what do I do with this? Well, it's a zester. So you just pull it along the side of your citrus fruit and you pull off the zest. So you want about 1/2 teaspoon with this. I kind of like a little bit more than 1/2 teaspoon just because I really love the zesty lemony flavor that it gives. Okay, so I have all this zest, and I'm going to use all of it. Like you can see, when you pull it together, there's a nice little pile, and I'm just going to use it all. I'm eyeballing that one and putting it right inside my ricotta cheese. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lemon and slice it in half because we're going to juice this sucker. Now, a lot of people have different kinds of juicers. You can have one that sits on your table with a crank, and yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take my juicer. I have a handheld juicer. It's very simple. What you do is you take your lemon or citrus, whatever you've cut in half, and put it cut side down into your juicer, and get a little bowl, and then just put the 2 pieces together, and it's going to juice that citrus fruit. Ooh, careful, because sometimes it can start squirting everywhere if you go too fast. Okay. And then I kind of just tip this forward for any juices that have squeezed out up at the top but haven't really squeezed out at the bottom. Okay, and that is juicing. There's that. I think I can probably get a little bit more out of this. I'm gonna rearrange the position and try that again. Not much, but I got a little bit. Set these aside. Now for my parfait, I want a tablespoon of this lemon juice. Now, do you have to use fresh lemons with this? No, you can totally get the lemon juice that comes in that green container, but just make sure that you shake it up before you get your 1 tablespoon. Yeah, just kind of mixes things up a little bit better. Next, what I'm going to take in here is erythritol. Now, I got my erythritol. This is the brand that I love. I got it from Amazon, and it's a huge bag, and I've been just kind of slowly working away with this, and I love this brand. I'm sure there are other brands out there that are equally as good, but this is what I have found, and this is what I use on the regular, so I like this one. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of erythritol. This is the sweetener. If everybody's like, what is erythritol? This is the sweetener. So, because obviously with keto, you are not using sugar. Sugar is what you are avoiding on keto. You're sticking with more of a high-fat diet. Excuse me, no sugar, no carbs when you're on keto. So yeah, I'll just drop the 2 there. Now, this is where the picture of this recipe, I can go ahead and blend this all up now and then add my strawberries, but I like to add my strawberries before I do my blending, just because I can blend everything all together and it's a little easier when I eat it either on my way to work or at work. It's just easier. But do it your way. I do it my way. So it calls for 4 strawberries. So I just cut off, obviously you don't want the green on there. And then some of these big strawberries have the green tips, so I just cut off the little green on the tips. Okay, and 1 more. Now when you think 4 strawberries, that's not gonna be enough, it really is. Look at that, it's all smushed up in there. Look at that, okay? So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blade out of my magic bullet and I'm just going to put that on and give it a twist. Make sure it's really well twisted. Okay. Okay, so now that I've got that secure, I'm going to go ahead and take away this cutting board. Not that anymore. And I've got my magic bullet. Okay. Now with the bullet, let me see if I can adjust this. There we go. I've got my lid on and it's nice and secure, okay? So I just give this a shake, kind of shake this down a little bit before I slap it on here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix this for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. So. Normal? Do other people's magic bullets do that? I don't know. It always, not always, but most of the times it does that. It keeps spinning when I take that off. I'm like, is that normal? Let me know down below. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and take this guy off. Okay, and there is our blended mix. It's a little soupy, but not too soupy. But just a little bit, and that's okay. So what I'm gonna do next is I have got, so this recipe calls for slivered almonds. I have blanched slivered almonds that I just store in my little container here. And I add kind of like a tablespoon and a half of this into my Parfait, and it's so yummy. What I have discovered is these keto clusters. I get these at Costco. Oh my gosh, it is so good, and it's keto friendly. So, and all it is pecans, almonds, and pumpkin seed. That's all keto friendly. So I'm gonna use this because I have kind of snacked on these clusters so much, so I'm down to just like granola. So, I mean, it's not granola, but it's light granola. Everything's broken up. They're no longer clustered. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple of pinches, okay, and add it in here. And voila, there is breakfast. So this is what I'm referring to as the strawberry, or excuse me, I'm referring to this as my ricotta strawberry parfait. The recipe is actually entitled strawberry almond ricotta parfait, but I mean, call it what you will. I'm calling it delicious and yummy. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think. If you guys like these videos, I can keep doing them. Like I said, I have got a ton of recipes that I can share with you. I'm happy to do it. They're all really simple and quick and easy. Some of them do sound a little like, oh, I don't know about this. It sounds kind of gross. Try it anyways, because I found that when I try stuff that sounds a little it's so good and it becomes a regular for me. This, I would have thought, ugh, ricotta cheese for breakfast in the morning, that sounds nasty. This is so, so good, and it's filling. So enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you give it a try. Bon appetit, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Yummy. This is so good. This is so good, Hannah. Hannah, you want a bite? Okay, good. More for me.